Okay, so welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a comparison between the Phase 2 and the Phase 2 Pearl.
So I've owned the Phase 2 Pearl now for about a week and it rolls, and it still rolls amazing.
So that basically gave me a little bit of an idea, didn't it? I thought the Phase 2 original's been out for nearly a decade, back in 2016. Now we've got the Phase 2 Pearl. I love the Phase 2, it's my favourite bowling ball of all time.
And since I'm enjoying the Phase 2 Pearl as a benchmark ball, I thought, sod it, we'll do a comparison. Let's jump into it, guys.
As you can tell, almost a decade later, bit of a cheeky trip 10 there. A solid cover on the Phase 2. One of the most versatile cover stocks we've ever had in bowling history, in my opinion. So, like I said, that TX16 solid cover, but with the smooth, controllable velocity core, it creates such a versatile shape down lane. There's pretty much nowhere you can't throw the Phase 2 on. It's so versatile. So, in terms of surface on the Phase 2, obviously everyone has their own preference with all bowling balls. It comes out the box with a 3000 grip, but I've always found better on league shots and house shots. I prefer a 2000, kind of down to 1000, maybe even a 500 on the sports and the challenge patterns. So also, one thing that I want to point out, the Phase 2 come out in 2016 and it's still in production to this day. It's up there with the High Road, it's up there with the original IQ Tour. I don't think this thing can be beaten. Let's roll a little bit more and then we'll go from there.
Right, guys, so we've just seen Callam throw the original Phase 2. It's starting to, lose its shape. It's great on the fresh. It's absolutely smashing on the fresh, as Callam's just shown. But again, transition's starting to set in. This would be the perfect time for the Phase 2 Pearl. Let me show you why.
Oh, not!
Okay. So as you can tell, the TX25 Pearl cover stock that the Phase 2 Pearl has, it goes a lot longer down the lane. It's got a lot more length before the velocity core kicks in and just brings that ball back. So as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, the Phase 2 Pearl is so much better on transition.
So one noticeable thing that we have to point out going forward is bowling's changed a lot over the last 10 years. So for a start, we have more advanced technology in bowling balls than what we used to. In the Phase 2 Pearl, has more advanced colour stocks than the original Phase 2 did. However, the core in the actual bowling ball is exactly the same as it was back then. So let's get the Phase 2 and let's see how they compare, and of course, leave your thoughts below as well.